Sui's biggest wallet Slush is rumored to be launching an airdrop, and that's why we're here to provide you with a complete beginner's guide on how to qualify. So before we begin, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button, and let's dive straight into it. And to begin with, my friends, what I first want to go through before we show you how to qualify for the airdrop is why I think they're going to be doing an airdrop. And the first primary reason is because they used to be called the Sui wallet. Now they've obviously changed from the Sui wallet to the Slush wallet, and that wasn't too long ago. I personally think they've done this because if they were to launch a token, it couldn't just be called Sui, it would have to be called, of course, the Slush token or something else, and that's why they've done a rebrand. Now, Slush is actually built by the Mistin Labs team, which is actually the creators of Sui and Walrus Protocol and so many more. Mistin Labs is huge, and therefore I personally believe this is going to be one of their primary products, of which could have a native token. This could very well launch to be one of the largest wallet tokens. Now, we've been here for a while using the Sui wallet, also known as Slush now, and if you haven't got a Sui wallet set up, also known as a Slush wallet, then of course you can check out our tutorial in the description down below. However, assuming that you've got a Slush wallet, you are ready to qualify and you're probably already eligible, but we are here to make sure that you guarantee your eligibility and of course get the biggest airdrop possible. So what's the plan? Well, the plan is to very simply use the wallet as much as we possibly can, at least once a day or at least every few times a week. This is ideal because we need to gain that activity, we need to gain those transactions and build up the volume on the wallet. And therefore the first thing that I want to show you guys is, assuming that you've got a wallet set up and funded with tokens and so on, what we want to do is head over to the swapping section. So here we're just going to focus on building up transactional volume. And for example, if I was to swap 25% of my Sui tokens, which is 23.31, roughly $67, the token up top is the token we are selling and the token down below is the token we are buying into. And therefore, if I just chose a random token, it could be any single token that I have here, or I could go into the verified list and find other tokens that I could want to get. It's entirely up to you guys, but let's just say, for example, I topped up on some of the tokens I already have. Let's just say it was Cetus. All I'm going to do is very simply swap. I'm going to lose a loss of 0.56%. Guys, Slush Wallet isn't exactly a decentralized exchange. They are a DEX aggregator, and therefore they will find the best swap prices for you. I'm not going to lie to you, the wallet swaps aren't exactly the cheapest, and that goes the same with every other wallet that I've used. But of course, if you're trying to qualify for the airdrop, these are the things we're going to have to do. So all I'm going to do, very simply swap it. You're going to see it swapped in literally just under a second. I can now go back. Next, I'm just going to go to the swapping section again, and I'm just going to swap. This time, I'm going to swap the tokens that I just bought. So I'm just going to choose my Cetus tokens, and I'm just going to swap into another token. It could be Sui, it could be whatever you want. I'm going to do Sui just for the sake of the tutorial. This time, I'm going to sell roughly the same amount that I just bought, maybe a little bit more. Trying to build up that volume, guys, that is the most crucial step on this wallet in my personal opinion, and of course stacking up those transactions. So I've done two simple swaps and it literally just took me 10 seconds to do. From here, guys, it's so simple. Next, you can very simply choose to do anything else in your wallet. However, now that you know how to swap, personally, I think that is the primary feature that we should all be using. However, the next most important step to qualify for the airdrop is in the staking section. Now, we want to head over to the little piggy bank in the bottom of our wallet. Once we're here, guys, and you scroll down, you'll be able to find native staking. Now, you can do other things such as liquid staking and vaults and lending, X, Y, and Z. But personally, guys, the native staking is going to help you qualify for the airdrop, if, of course, you are using the Mistin Labs staking validator. Now, the Mistin Labs, like I said at the beginning of the video, are the people who created the Slush wallet, the Sui network, Walrus Protocol, X, Y, and Z. We already know Walrus done an airdrop. Slush, I believe, is next on the list. And all we need to do is very simply go into our wallet, go to the little plus icon. Next, we're going to find Mistin, so we can either do Mistin 1 or we can do Mistin 2. It's entirely up to you. I'm going to go with number 1. Make sure you understand all of the details. You can see the validator, the APY that we'll be earning, which are the rewards, the staking share, the total amount staked in this validator, which is 212.4 million Sui, absolutely insane. You can see the rewards will start in 9 hours and 8 minutes from, of course, starting our stake, and will be redeemable after 33 hours and 8 minutes. So all you want to do is choose an amount. Now, of course, the more that you can stake, the better off you will be, the higher the eligibility odds that you will have, and of course, the higher airdrop allocation that you will have, if of course there's going to be one. I personally think there will be. So all I'm going to do is, guys, I know it's just a tutorial, but I'm going to stake roughly 5 Sui tokens in the Mr. Labs validator to help secure the airdrop. Now, I personally think having a minimum of $100 will probably secure that spot. I don't know whether or not $14 will do anything, but maybe it might not even have a minimum. However, obviously it depends on your budget. It depends if you want to do this or not, but I'm going to be staking 5 SUI tokens with the Mr. Labs validator. Personally, I think this is a good idea and good way to qualify for the airdrop. You can, of course, just stake 1 token this week, come back next week and stake another one. Who knows? I don't know how long we'll have before the airdrop goes live. I'm going to be completely honest with you. We haven't got any speculated dates, but of course we want to get as much done now as possible so we can secure that spot. I've already been using this wallet for months, guys, and you can see so many transactions probably within my wallet. Not as much as other people, obviously. However, after you've done your staking, guys, just take a look at other opportunities that you can do, such as lending. But of course, realize that these will be with third parties, and the odds of getting an airdrop by using it with Slush is very small. But that's why we are focusing on all of the features within the SUI wallet. And therefore, if we now go back up into our Slush wallet, after we've done the little piggy bank section, honestly, the best thing to do from here is very simply just explore third-party protocols. I know it's not really going to give you a guaranteed airdrop position, but still we are using our Slush wallet on different protocols, and therefore it could help us qualify for an airdrop. So for example, if we headed over to Aftermath Finance, and here you just get yourselves logged in with your Slush wallet, we are technically using our Slush wallet. So by very simply swapping on this protocol, not only are we helping ourselves qualify for the Aftermath airdrop, which we have a tutorial on, by the way, we are also helping ourselves qualify for potentially the Slush wallet because we are using it to make transactions. So whether or not I just did 10 SUI tokens to swap on this platform, swap it into USDC, is entirely up to you what you do. Here we're going to see I'm going to get $28.74 worth. Next, I'm just going to reverse it and swap back, guys. Honestly, I'm doing these simple routes. Of course, don't just rinse and repeat this. Don't make yourself look like a bot. Make yourself look like a real user that's swapping into different tokens and so on. However, once we've done that, guys, we've now utilized different third-party protocols. You can come back into your wallet and very simply just explore different applications. I don't know if it was Potato Finance, another protocol we are farming for their airdrop. We'd come over here, come to the swap section, get ourselves logged in again. If you just wanted to swap 25% into USDC again, we're just going to do that. Just wait for it to confirm. That is another transaction using our Slush wallet. You can again swap it back. I know some platforms might have all different fees and X, Y, and Z, but just do this on your own budget, on your own terms. And remember, we are not financial advisors. We do not give any financial advice whatsoever. However, guys, I personally think this is going to be one big airdrop if there's going to be one. This Slush wallet, Phantom wallet, and MetaMask backpack wallet. Guys, there are so many different wallet airdrops of which I think will be coming in 2025 to 2026. The next wallet airdrop tutorial we'll be covering will be MetaMask. And guys, if you have any other requests whatsoever, please let us know in the comment section down below. However, those are the 4 primary wallets that we'll be focusing on in terms of airdrops for the next coming months. And there's going to be one more bonus one, but I'm not going to explain that one right now. I want to share that as soon as the video goes live. So make sure that you're subscribed and make sure that you got that notification bell turned on. But like I said, from here, all you want to do is now just explore third-party protocols. You can very simply go through your wallet, just swap, stake, whatever you want to do, guys, whatever you feel comfortable doing. As long as you're stacking up transactions and building up volume in your Slush wallet, I think you'll be good to qualify. Now, staking will be that extra bonus multiplier in my opinion, and not everyone's going to do it, but that's why we've shown you it in this tutorial. Now, friends, we really hope you have enjoyed it, and we really hope that you do qualify and that we do find some more information on a Slush wallet airdrop. However, if there is going to be more information, we'll be back with a part 2 and explaining exactly what we need to do to qualify. But I think this will have you covered, guys, and thank you so much for tuning in once again. We can't wait to see you in the next video.